What's up? I'm Eddie Benjamin, and you're watching Hollywire. Come talk with us.
We're gonna do Hollywire first.
Okay.
So some of your first moments in your career.
Love it.
Okay, first song you ever worked on.
Oh my God, Megan Trainor Funk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
First time you realized that you were doing what you're meant to do.
Oh, since I was very young, 10, never questioned it.
First time you heard your music, like on the radio.
Last year, in lots of different places, honestly. I think the first time I was about to go on stage in an arena, and I was in the kitchen, and it just came on the radio before I went on stage. That was the first time.
What was that feeling like?
Honestly, I had envisioned it so much, I was just like, yeah.
First heartbreak.
It might have been my first love ever when I was like 16. The first one, yeah.
What happened?
You know, I got cheated on a little bit.
At 16?
Just a little bit, and that will restructure your whole Everyone knows what I'm talking
Trust
about.
issues now.
You know, yeah, it's not the vibe.
Oh.
Happens though, I'm good. But you get heartbroken in life, you have to. If you're living and not risking, you may as well just die.
Did you turn that heartbreak into music?
I did.
What songs inspired that?
All for Nothing was inspired by that.
You worked on a surprise song that shocked the country and also had a little bit of debate. So maybe you can set the record straight.
Wow.
Is What Are We Dying For?
I'm so sorry, Sean.
Is that about climate control? Or is it about a relationship ending?
Oh my God, why does it have to be about one thing? That's my question
Love
to
that.
you.
Love that. It doesn't, because you know what? A song can be interpreted in many different ways. Yeah, let's call him. See what he has to say.
Call him. No, I think that song was such an explosion of Sean's energy, and I think I've been working with Sean for a while now, and he's like a true friend and companion, and I think he's going through so much, and he's one of the most sensitive people I know, and he feels things on so many levels. And I think, truthfully, what I can say about that song without upsetting so many people, I don't want to speak for my brother, but it's definitely a dual meaning moment, and it's definitely up for the listener to really interpret what that means. And I think I've been in relationships where if you're not loving the same, if you're not feeling the same, it feels like dying. And if you're gonna die for someone, that's real love, and you have to feel like that. And also, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, so that's what I'll say. I don't wanna talk for my friend, but definitely a shocking piece of music that just had to come out.
Well, and I love the idea that it could be both. I love the idea of taking your own personal drama, which feels like the end of the world to you, up against when the world is actually ending.
Exactly.
It's kind of genius.
I do know that's the duality of kind of the creation that happened naturally. It's like when you write about the world, it feels too big, but when you write about one thing, it feels like the world. And I think that's kind of what that was.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's in your world right now? We got the music. We have Living in Malibu.
Okay.
What else?
Yeah.
What else
You're
you're living that Malibu
fuck.
life,
Oh
off the
my
grid in the
goodness.
woods.
Oh my goodness, off the grid in the mountains. Try not to listen to any other human beings because they're so much. Everyone's freaking me out at all times at the moment. So I'm just making music and trying to stay out of trouble. I think my last few months I caused a bit of chaos in the most.
How so?
I'm just learning some things, some situations where when you're so focused on kind of what you're trying to do, I think there were certain situations where I didn't hold the love that it needed in certain relationships. So just learning how to love myself, how to love properly, I think is what I've been on. But I'm honestly just been working in the studio. I'm working on my debut album for a long time. These songs have been finished for a long time. I'm really focused on that.
But that's really exciting. And you know, you also had, and the pandemic happened as
Yep.
you were launching this career. So
Yeah.
you have the EP. What can we expect? What can you tell us about the debut album?
It's definitely a statement of a multifaceted genre moment. I think music needs a moment of pushing, and I think we're at a moment where genres are kind of, you see artists like their albums, you know, they're doing different things, different genres, kind of different moments, and I think it's time to blend that in a world that's, my vision is, I've just had it for a long time. I've been working on it for a long time, honestly, my debut album, and I think it's just 12 songs of explosive kind of pushing the language of pop music, quite honestly. I really am obsessed with that. I love, also like, not to say, like I love bright progressions, I love melancholy, I love happy songs with multiple meanings. Like I'm not saying all that vibe, but I think music has been in an interesting spot and I feel it bubbling, and I know my group of friends and what we're creating is something beyond special, and it feels like kind of that time of bubbling of a scene that's about to explode, and I'm really excited and confident just to showcase the chaos of music.
I love that.
Yeah.